Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots rage their battles to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers, robots in disguise. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers.
Have you found anything? Yes, I have. There's no question this time. You're sure it's Cybertronian tech? Sure the G.I. Joes and the humans will want to know about this? Yes, I'm sure they will.
But you guys can't let on you got into the system.
That's true, but it was really easy.
Yes, the human internet was created from Cybertronian technology. Of course they'll know it. That may alert the special agents to this petition. The EDC comes here, we can find out about the Robotech stuff too. They may not be as anxious to give us that information under this new administration comes. The old one didn't know what it was doing. Transformers are still dying from the space plague. We gotta do something.
In this data, there's one more thing, Real Jack.
Oh yeah? What's that?
According to this, there's another Robotech ship.
Different than the one in South America, Ciudad de Fuego, which was destroyed. And the one that's still being built in Japan.
Yes, Ultramagus, a third one. Hidden under the guise of Space Forces tech, not EDC. Seriously, they don't even know what they had.
Where's the ship?
Groom Lake, Nevada, in the United States. Area 51, oh come on.
Well, I bet our new host will not give us that information. Yeah, think, Prime? Especially not after the security breaches following the failed siege some months ago. The failed attempt to get them to take responsibility for it.
Transformers don't have to deal with such problems.
What are your orders, Prime? We will only divulge what information we need to the humans. We're a pseudo-military outfit like the Decepticons, but not as much. They probably think the Autobots and Decepticons are on the same side. I wouldn't doubt it. They don't pay much attention.
We can't let the humans use the other Robotechnology. How do you propose we prevent them from doing it? I'm not sure, but we might have to call in some Robotech people of our own.
Max, Miria, Rick, and Lisa. It could be too dangerous for them. Could be, but we're running out of time. They'll be here shortly, Prime, and expect us to do a report. Yes, we inadvertently destroyed one of their assets. We could repair it, but it wouldn't be the same. Not yet. Let's see what they want first. Then we'll go along with it. Suss things out. Exactly. Autobots roll. You did not need to bring us here in a cargo jet. I'm Special Agent Markowitz. This is Brandt and Keladut. What can we do for you? Have you seen the news vids? Attacks by Transformer terrorists. We know nothing of Transformer terrorists. Do you mean Decepticons? It appears they are using your technology. No Autobot would sell their technology to humans. The Decepticons might. This is what this is about, and none of my people would do such a thing. Yes, could be your Decepticon faction. Who are they, and how are they using Cybertron tech? We were hoping you knew. We do not. If your Decepticons are behind this, we must find them. 95% probability they are. The group they're affiliated is a wrecker band known as the Warbirds. The Warbirds? Are they femmes? Yes, some of them. You're not sure how that's possible. They've been raiding our facilities for months. They've become to be more brazen than even Cobra was. And these Warbirds will have to be handled with kid gloves. Indeed, if the Decepticons are helping them, we must stop them. Where are we going to start looking, Prime? Yeah, we won't know where they're going to go next. They will probably strike at another government facility. Any idea what they're after? Energy, maybe? We're not quite sure. It seems pretty random. That's why they called upon us. The only thing that keeps you guys here is some of you were entombed on Earth long before we were around. It's true. In one timeline, the Ark was here eons ago. Huh. I hadn't thought of that. I'm sure you haven't broken any UN resolutions. No, but Decepticons might. Their ideology is different from ours. Huh, okay.
Welcome to the nest. I represent Lady Hawk, and I represent Wilmington. That's odd. You'd seem to be the other way around. Like it or not, we are here now. Very well. We'll make sure the data disks they have with them are not spy equipment. Very well. I shall analyze.
Oh, it's not spy equipment.
We'll make sure of that. A Star Trek book on tape, Q and long. You like reading while I'm driving around. Very well. Bring them in. Excellent. See us to quarters. We're quite proud of the nest. I hope your stay here is enjoyable. Yes, recently with the new presidential administration, we've had to make changes.
What kind of changes are that?
Well, does not concern you.
Okay.
Well, I hope this place is heavily fortified. Our defense systems are ready. Well, then, see us to quarters, I guess. Very well. This way. You are not the real warbirds. Well, obviously they're not. How do we know which one's real anyway? We're in disguise. Whatever we reveal, make it quick. Decepticons are coming. They're right in front of us already.
You are the infamous warbirds.
We're supposed to be.
That would imply you're not. Cosplayers. This is nothing more for them than a LARP.
A LARP?
Live action roleplay. It's an Earth word I learned.
Decepticons, what is your business here?
We don't need to answer to you.
Might be a good thing.
Surrender your information to us or be destroyed.
Now, hold on a minute. Some of them are humans. We're humans, and 4 Decepticons are one too many. Yeah, I for one don't want to be destroyed by Decepticons. Why did you even come out here then? It seemed like a good idea at the time. I will stop the Decepticons.
You, Nightbird? Ha! These guys are just playing around. Why are we even here?
I thought they wanted some data we had.
Data on the existence of the real warbirds.
How do you even know that's a thing, Thrust? Yeah, I'm as baffled as you guys are.
What? They're trying to trick us.
Maybe this warbird thing is just a name. Slipstream, it's been a long time.
We should destroy them before Starscream arrives. Oh yeah, those are not our orders. But the green Megatron is not our Megatron. I had not considered that. Till our Megatron shows up, we can do whatever we want. I had not considered that either. Yeah, not the real warbirds. What's the point of destroying them?
But I was in the real warbirds.
There's only Nightbird that we seek.
I wouldn't go with them if I were you. I wasn't planning on it. Decepticons, you cannot attack the humans.
Marius Sterling, is it? You don't know what you're talking about.
I used to fly mecha like you.
Oh, is that so?
It is so. Yeah, we flew mecha.
Mary the Singer, what are you doing here?
Kind of by accident, really.
Well, that's weird. Oh, Megatron, sir. Oh, finally. Which one of you is Lady Hawk?
Well, Minmi's playing her, sort of.
But Eraser, aren't you actually a hawk?
Yes, but obviously I came here more recently than they did.
I see. Mighty Megatron, should we slag the humans in exosuit? No, what would be the point? Where have you been, sir? I've been around, but now I'm back.
And well, Megatron, obviously I'm not really Lady Hawk. I think the Warbirds are more of an ideal, not an organization. The Warbirds were female wreckers, essentially. Yes, they were.
For their use of Cybertronian technology, they must be dealt with.
How do you know we're using Cybertron technology?
It seems very advanced for humans.
So is Robotech technology.
Marius Sterling, is it? Do not play games.
Ah, but I like to play games, Megatron.
With your existence?
Well, maybe not that.
Huh. Megatron, what are your orders? We will hold our position here until the Autobots show up. As you command, sir. Hey, what's going on in here? I'm not sure. I expected the smell of ozone, the burning of metal and plastic.
There's not been a war here today, Brant and your friend.
What? You're not there, Lady Hawk.
No, I'm not. She only looks the part. Who are you two?
I'm Brand, and that's Wellington. I am Megatron, leader of the Siege Decepticons.
Yes, and we are female wreckers, but some of us are male.
Well, I see no one has fired a shot. I was really looking forward to using my exosuit and paddle. Yeah, that would have been cool.
What? War is not cool.
No, it is. We like to fight. Would you like me to incinerate those two? They are annoying. Yes, but that would be an act of war against the military.
You have some jurisdiction here? What is it?
I'm a base commander, and these my subordinates.
But this is a Warbirds base.
Oh, yeah? Are you the commander?
No, I was just visiting. And I was playing Lady Hawk too.
What? There's people just playing them? Well, I hate being trolled. Enough from you two. Caused enough trouble for the day. I don't think they were behind the attacks. Oh, we were just playing politics.
People could have been killed because of your operation.
They still could be. It's hardly worth the ammo to blow them up. But we're important. We're vestiges of the last administration. As if your political affiliations mean anything to a Decepticon.
I'd say this, but Mega Breath has a point.
Transformers don't actually breathe. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, it was a fair speech.
Silence, fresh creature.
Those two would be martyred. I wouldn't do it.
Well, come on. We wanted to fight and shoot and battle. There are bigger bots to fry, sir. Yes, this is probably a useless human distraction. The other Autobots will be here shortly, Major. Decepticons, pull back to your last position. We'll wait there and see what they're up to. Very well, sir.
Well, let's move.
Echoes, do not engage.
We won't engage, Wheeljack.
Move out. Escaped criminals are in here. Oh no, we've been found out. They traced us using our social media. Yeah, I thought we scrubbed that. Apparently we didn't. There's a backup copy of everything on the planet.
Yes, we'll have to arrest them.
No, Robotex, you won't get away with this. Hold on a second. You're Lady Hawk?
Yeah, and you're Kitty Baller, or Ballerfawn.
Well, how'd you know that?
You're also called Circuit Breaker.
Yeah, that's also what I'm called.
I could use some one of your talents in our organization.
A tempting offer. How many credits will you give me?
We can discuss the subject of payment later. You are aware we're standing right over here and we can hear you. Makes no matter, Sterling. You're privy to this information. Yeah. Well, okay.
I have information on another vessel you're looking for. Giving you that information will get you thrown in a military prison. If I was in the military, that would mean something. He's a Transformer, isn't he? It's true I have a long, elaborate backstory, but I'm not going to share it.
He's essentially a neutral. He's been working both sides the whole time.
Yeah, and she's also Slipstream, the Decepticon.
And he's also Kitty Sheed, the bullshit artist.
Yeah, that too.
And neither of you can keep a secret worth a damn. How can we trust you?
I wouldn't trust him any more than I'd trust the Texas power grid like last month. Yeah, I heard that was a mess. So, Kitty Key, what strange secrets do you want to reveal to us? You must stop him from revealing the secret.
If you attempt to fire on him, I will incinerate you.
I order you to blast him. The vessel you seek is at Area 51. Blast him! Wait a minute, we already know that other ship's there. What? You do? Ah! Ah! Get a repair team out here.
I'm afraid the human occupants of these two robots are dead.
Oh, that could create a diplomatic incident.
Why'd they do that? It was like too obvious. They wanted to die.
Why would they want to die, Buster?
You know I'm Buster?
I'm Rick Hunter. I've been briefed.
No, this universe is Rick Hunter.
Yeah, that's right, and you're also human in an exosuit.
I am. I'm Jenna. In either case, I'm also a human in exosuit.
We need to call the proper authorities here. Indeed, Rick. Yeah, right away. Min-May, Miria, and Lisa, you need to come back with us.
I suppose it's for the best. But we wanted to stay here. The Decepticons could return. I hadn't thought of that. We're not actually robots.
That's true, we're just in battle suits.
You missed out running in with Chiron earlier. He was in a suit too.
Chiron, really, that's weird. Well, this timeline, we don't know much about him except with information from the other timeline.
I guess he was more powerful in the other timeline.
Maybe so.
We'll rendezvous at a later date with Transformers. This Area 51 place?
Yeah, it's not as really a secret. Everybody knows about it.
Yeah, but what do we do about those two back there?
Turns out they weren't those people, they were actually drones.
Kind of like the Lady Hawk and the Warbirds and all that.
There are apparently no humans in these machines.
Seems kind of pointless for them to do that, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, let's get back to base. Autobots and Robotex, prepare to move out.
Where are we going to go to now? I don't know, we can go wherever we want.
Not necessarily. The Decepticons know you're associated with the Warbirds now.
Oh, that's just great.
Not exactly the mission you signed up for, is it? No, it isn't. Just recently, I convinced two Junkions to make a radar dish out of spare parts and refuse. Yeah, that's interesting. Their savant-like qualities allow them to throw things together in the fashion of a MacGyver. I'm familiar with the reference. Except it didn't really work, it fell apart immediately afterward. Of course not, it's made out of junk. Yeah, but is there anyone bringing that one back to life? Slipstream's not dead, she's just in a coma. Yeah, I see.
If you want to learn more about Earth pop culture, Wheeljack, feel free to ask us.
I'm from the Transformers Prime timeline. It's another Earth, but okay. I'm from the Combiner Wars timeline. They used an old television set for the monitor, plate for the radar dish. Oh yeah, one time when I was a kid, I built an ET phone. Really? Did you contact any ETs? It's made out of a speak and spell, a saw, and a tinfoil dish, and a phonograph record. I see, so that would be a no. A similar idea.
You have any spotlight qualifications, Kitty?
No, autistic.
Autistic, does that make you good at math?
No. Didn't contact any ETs down there. Oh, some Decepticons came in here. Well, shoot, I thought it was time for the Cowboy Wally show. Okay, Max, what do you mean? I do not care what he means. We came for a slipstream. Yeah, hand her over. We won't keep you, but okay, let's have a song first. What are you talking about, human in Bioroid armor? Actually, this is a Transformers Prime character. He's basically playing Dreadwing. So is Rick Hunter. You're stalling. Let's sing the cowboy song. Let's all hop along. Stop it. Stop it. It's time for horse riding western fun. What the heck's wrong with you?
Yay, I like horseback riding. Yippee, I can't wait.
We're gonna go on a spaceship ride. Yahoo! Your what? Arg, ignore him. We weren't actually holding Slipstream. She's out cold or in a coma.
A lot of difference between out cold and in a coma. What is going on in here?
We're going on a spaceship. It's like the smell. He wasn't making any sense. Stand aside. Decepticons, fly out. Oh man, I feel like I was a contestant on WrestleMania or something. What happened in here? Oh, Megatron. Yeah, and Slipstream's missing. Some of you guys were here on the thrust. They left with her. They what? Without my orders? Something screwy is going on here, Megatron. You just noticed. So the other Decepticons took Slipstream. Yeah, they took off, Captain Hunter. Huh, that's really strange. Foolish Autobots, what trickery is this? Wish it was a card trick, but it ain't.
Well, Megatron's as confused as we are.
Somebody better start talking or we will start shooting. I think we're outnumbered, Megatron. Yeah, pretty much, but why is everyone hanging out here? Maybe this is more like celebrity deathmatch than WrestleMania. Spitting Image, maybe. They remade that. I know, I seen it. Not much else to do in Texas all day last month, was there? Now that horrible ice and snowstorm. Can you stop yammering for once? No. Come on, Max, let's get out of here. The two drone robots. Maybe you could surrender one of them to me. Rather not, Megatron. We haven't determined whether it's Decepticon technology or not.
Well, we've actually done that, sir. It's Earth Tech.
Thanks for the update. Well, Megatron, that equipment belongs to the humans. I suppose it does. Human technology would be useless to me. Oh joy, another Autobot. I'm Penumbra, Megatron. Oh joy. Penumbra, secure the building. I'm already on it. We need to get them out of here.
Do we really need those guys? We can just give them the Decepticons.
Misfire, we can't do that. Gotta get tough, yo Joe. I prefer the original theme song, The Real American Hero. That one did sound a little cooler. Stop quoting from pop culture, you sound like junkions. What's your game plan, Megatron? I intend to find out the source of that technology from you. We just barely begun to analyze it, really. Yeah, we were too busy chatting and stuff.
Now, that reminds me of something.
You'd think this thing was directed by Kevin Smith. I know it wasn't, but yeah. Do something, Megatron. Very well, I will incinerate one of them. Uh-oh. Ah, there. Got out of the way. Now they will be useless to you as well. Decepticons, pull out. Well, that was weird. Where are the Decepticons creating different factions and going after technology? I don't know, but it's weird. Hey, Penumbra, can you trace where Skywarp went earlier? Neutrinos and tachyon particles or something? Well, something like that. Yeah, it's too long ago, but I can trace where Megatron went. Then we must follow the Decepticons and see what they're up to. They'll no doubt also be after that ship at Area 51. We can't just walk in there, we'd be arrested too. Then we must come up with a plan. Hopefully something that doesn't get us all killed.
Oh, is this a St. Patrick's Day party? Decepticons revived me, and I brought you here.
Megatron, what are we doing in here? We are looking for Energon Starscream. Oh, but there are Autobots in here. Decepticons, prepare to attack. Okay, Megatron. Ratbat, Flamecon, transform. Operation Reconnaissance.
They gotta be kidding.
Air Razor, is it? From the Beast Planet.
It's just me, Megatron.
Decepticons, secure the Energon cubes. As we joined up with the other guys, we're all together again. Decepticons, you won't get away with this. I can counteract his abilities. Not yet. Let's see what they're up to. Decepticons, secure the place. Yes, Decepticons. Find the Energon. You think there's Energon here?
I thought this was more of an empty supply depot.
Uh-oh, Prime is here.
Got the other sneak up on the Decepticons.
We are not mercenaries, Nightbird.
Meanwhile, the humans call us monsters and invaders. That's because our foolish second attempt on the Capitol failed because of the Transformers.
That was actually pretty funny. I wish I was there.
No, you don't.
Megatron, cease your attempt to steal the energy. Grandstanding, Generation Prime. Hardly becoming of you. Decepticons. Blaster, secure the information. The Discons may obey him. Well, the Autobot one might. And then I will be challenged. This isn't a dual sound wave. Yes, we've done that before. It was pointless. The Autobots are stalling. Seekers, gather the Energon. Yes, Megatron.
The humans will surely be onto us if we do anything rash, Prime. We still haven't figured out how to get the information we need.
We will not behave criminally. I can't say the same for the Decepticons. Whatever the humans are planning, the airwaves are pretty silent. They are chattering in places you have not checked. I don't want you to go into the dark places. No, he wouldn't. My Decepticons will leave once they gather the energy. We cannot allow you to escape with the energy, Megatron. Oh, come on, Generation Prime. You're not going to stop me.
It's not like 10 days ago when the Aerobots and Protectobots protected the Capitol.
I showed up and scared the pants off some of those pale-faced supremacist guys. Yes, that was rather amusing. Yes, it's too bad it was lame that time. The Energon's over here, Megatron. Continue to gather it. Evidence has come to light that there are assaults happening on both our networks.
I see. Someone's playing both sides.
Looks that way. Nothing. It's probably an Autobot trick from Blaster back there. Heard of the attacks, but I don't know nothing about him. That answer gives me no comfort. Blaster's formidable, but he doesn't lie. The fake news has been known to make me exaggerate. Sure. Starscream, how much of the energy is gathered? 15%. But if you're not on your A game, Megatron, you'll probably retreat. Do not try my patience, Starscream. Sees Megatron as himself, so far as I can tell. Thanks, Soundwave, but by the way, where's that green Megatron at? I have not seen him in a while. Megatron, you're just stalling. We can't allow you to keep the Energon. We have more weapons trained on you than you do on us. And then you'd use up the energy you need by attacking. Fair point, I guess. Flamecon, Ratbat, return.
Megatron, why are you still here?
The Autobots don't need a second communicator, do they? She's more of a beastie, actually. We must deal with this. It is an unfair advantage. Yes, it is a bit awkward, but considering our energy reserves, we might look into these attacks, Megatron. Why should we? We might go after you guys, too. I had not considered that. Decepticons, you are stalling. Well, of course. How much energy now? 22%. I guess that's all we need for now. Very well, Megatron. Autobots, we can't allow them to take the Energon. Decepticons, carry out the flanking maneuver. Ha ha ha. What an illogical plan.
Hey, how come they left me behind? Hey, left me behind too.
And me as well, those ungrateful bastards.
The blast almost hit me, but I'm okay.
Prime, what are we gonna do now? We must get to the bottom of this weirdness somehow. Have any idea why the Decepticons would leave some of you here? I do not.
I was wondering if I could join your rank,
You wish to join us? Impossible.
but I have so many secrets from Cybertron that could be useful to you.
I'm still not listening.
Oh, come on, you brought me out of the coma. It's the least you could do.
It is a trick. You were a neutral.
That Warbird's back round again.
Nightbird would be much more formidable as an ally.
Now hold on a second. We're not going to switch sides.
It's not an Autobot trick. She's a neutral. Maybe it's a neutral trick.
Blaster, we must get to the bottom of these weird attacks.
Infiltrating us would be counterproductive. We didn't do it. Yeah, besides, if we had done it, we would have done it better. Neutrals switching sides, beasties, what's going on here?
It appears we are desperate, Optimus Prime. The Warbirds wouldn't like it if you wanted to join the Decepticons. Well, it's not like I haven't done it before.
What? I'm back. Skywarp, what happened? I'm not sure, but the other Seekers aren't here.
Oops, I kinda left him.
That Autobot Penumbra did this.
He's actually kind of evil.
Penumbra is a worthy adversary. Slipstream is not.
What? How dare you?
You're not joining the Decepticons, Slipstream. Yeah, probably be a trick anyway.
But we need to get to the bottom of the caper, and I was going to go to your base and look.
Yeah, sharing information with the Decepticons is probably not a good idea. Prime, during our brief exit, the Seekers took what they needed. So you're actually going to offer us something in return? Only because it suits my purposes. Megatron, are you sure you're alright? Assis Megatron, yes. Well, let's warp us out of here again, Megatron. Not yet. I want to know where that information is coming from.
The Warbirds were able to decode it.
But you're not really the Warbirds.
The Warbirds are an ideal, Megatron. They're whoever wants to join them. So the recruiting quota is kind of lousy. You might say that. Well, they did recruit you, which kind of makes sense. Not sure that they actually officially did. Now she tells me.
So, you stumbled upon the Warbirds' base and played them without actually knowing who they were.
We knew who they were, we just didn't know who led them. Yeah, Lady Hawk turned out not to be Lisa, Miria, or Minmay. We don't know who she is.
Enough of this. It doesn't matter who the Warbirds were. It doesn't, Megatron? No, they were a distraction by a third party.
Just who is this third party? No one actually knows.
Soundwave, I hope you do not shirk your duties. I do not shirk, Megatron. Soundwave, who said you don't have a sense of humor? Your universe's Soundwave does not? No, not really. Bidum-bum-tish. It's Megatron. Prime did not attempt to dress me at all. I see no reason why he would try to attempt to trick one of my lieutenants. Autobots do not trick Megatron. We still haven't got to the bottom of the attacks. We will, Autobot. I should just rip you apart with my bare hands like I did the other Prime. Somehow I doubt you did that, Megatron. Care to test it? Release my lieutenants. Your lieutenants are free to go. Oh really? This has to be a trick. Autobots don't do that, Megatron. Come on back to us, Slipstream.
I don't need to take orders from you, Blaster.
Makes no matters. You're not going to join the Decepticons.
And why not? Are you discriminating?
Yes. Based on your turncoat record, you're not to be trusted.
Ah, well, I never.
What's the matter with Soundwave? Kind of low on energon is all. That's better.
I wanted the end of the war by joining the other side and forcing their hand. How would you have ended the war by doing that?
Then they would have had to listen. Foolish, youthful creature, that's not how it works.
I wanted to not be just a neutral in the background. I wanted to be somebody. But you are somebody. You're neutral. That means something. I didn't feel it that way, though. Nature. You should not let your darker tendencies override your nature. Well, I suppose so.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. If you wish to join them, go ahead. But Prime, she acted loco. She would not be loyal to the Decepticon cause, not like Soundwave. Indeed, I am loyal to the Decepticons. Almost to the detriment of himself, not asking Fenergon. Probably should have told us this, Soundwave. I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 500 miles to be there at your door. What? What are you talking about, Soundwave? It's an 80s punk rock song, Megatron. That was pretty funny, actually. Decepticons retreat, but we won't take Slipstream with us. Now can I use the flashy thing? Just as long as Penumbra doesn't mess with it this time. Hehehe, okay, you have my word. Okay.
Well, that's just Prime.
What you up to, Wheeljack? Making adjustments to my new drill missile. Oh yeah, what does it do? It can shoot proto-magnets everywhere. Wouldn't they ricochet on us? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Are you almost done? Yeah, there, I'm done. Okay, Wheeljack. So we just adjust the proto-mag form to your stuff as well? Nah, that's alright. Quickly, Penumbra, to the artillery room. It's a Decepticon attack. Yeah, that's what it is. We're going to be chased down by Decepticons.
Looks that way.
Decepticons, secure the mobile base. Yes, Starscream. Trying to try out the proto-magnetal missiles. I'd never been tested. Try to establish some sort of radio contact. Decepticons, we have what we came for. We got a call for help. Try to establish radio contact. There's not much left of the sentry device. Pathetic Autobots. Surrender the base now. We should get some cover.
What do you mean we?
Decepticons, finish them. This was almost too easy, Starscream. I want to make a grand entrance. Okay, the engines are ready, Starscream. Excellent. Full speed to this Area 51. How will we get past the Earth human security? That's only no problem, Skywarp. You want to warp the ship in there? Is that your idea? Yeah, pretty much. Considering how much we got kicked around earlier, why not? Well then, let's do it.
Dr. Lang, we have initiated contact.
Good, Peridron. When do we have contact?
The visual should be online shortly.
Thank you, Peridron. And don't call me shortly. Yes, sir. What the... Ah! You're all right now. How long have I been out?
Where are we?
Welcome back. You're probably wondering what happened to you and your friends. Yeah, a little fuzzy on that one. Probably wondering where you are now. Yeah, I thought we were under attack. I've prepared video for you to watch. We'll answer you many questions. Oh yeah, what kind of video?
Play the video.
So now that you've watched it, any questions? Okay, who are you then? I'm Dr. Emil Lang, and this is my assistant, Peridron.
We work for the United States government.
We were given a top secret assignment to research you and your technology. Hey, where am I? In the lab, the desert of America. I thought we were going to Area 51. What happened to Autobot City? Autobot City has been turned into a giant Walmart. What? I'm only kidding. Autobot City has become a high-risk zone, protected by the United States government. Oh yeah? What for? I could take you there if you like.
We have clearance in the area because of our research on you.
The city itself is barricaded by 50 miles of fence.
The real reason the last administration was going to build a wall, I guess.
With the Robotechs here, we can never be too careful.
There was a Decepticon shuttle crash recently, through the parameters here.
We could take you to that. We could drive there. It's heavily guarded. Don't you get tired, Wheeljack? No, I've got solar energy cells, which you'd know if you had studied me closely. Oh yes, I knew that. Sure you did. Surprised that no one stopped us yet, being that we're right in the middle of things. Do not worry, our military clearance cards will work. We will get into the city.
I take it we're not talking about the Autobot City anymore.
It's a formality, just in case there are prying ears. Just like home, eh, Wheeljack? Not really, not since the war. Before or after that? Before. We were gearing up for war, making weapons. They were setting up outposts and bases. Seems we're on the up and up, but it was still war. Comrades and friends were dying in battle. Sorry to dredge up old memories, Wheeljack. That's okay, consider the carnage we're about to see. Speaking of which, we're just about there. Caution, electric fence, stand by 100 feet.
We're still in the ship, so we can just fly over that.
I'll get right on it. What are we looking for, Wheeljack? Life. There isn't any life here, Wheeljack. Just wishful thinking, I guess. Wait a minute. You found something on sensors. I did. There's something alive in there, and it's not the Decepticons.
Cybertronian life, though.
It is impossible. This place was ransacked like Ciudad del Puerco was. Wait, I'm getting something. Ba weep, grana weep, ninibang. Universal breeding. Cybertronian life here, but too faint to be here. What's the rush, Wheeljack? Alive in there, somehow.
Who, damn it, who?
They're somewhere on the other side. As soon as we go out and look, they're going to be surrounded by drones or something. They're somewhere in there. You stay here, Lang. You're a human. How did you know? One of those Robotech guys. Yes. Did we stumble across something big? It's a battle fortress. Another SDF. Ah, Bretai's starship. Original Zora ship. That's in Japan. Ciudad del Fuego's Chiron ships, but technically Azonia's.
They were sharing it. They were an abomination. Is that what it was about? They couldn't get together? How silly.
They're alive in there. What's the hurry, Wheeljack? Yeah, fine, we can keep going inside. Did you stumble across something? Indeed we did. Well, you shouldn't go further. What are you keeping from me, Dr. Lang? What are you talking about? The Autobots aren't the type to leave their friends unburied, left for dead, so what's the deal? I can't tell you, it would put my job in jeopardy. You will tell me now. Or what? You're going to kill me? Hey, nobody said anything about being killed. If your job's on the line, I'll tattle on you.
They're hiding them for some reason. Maybe so we don't parade down Main Street in protest.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. A Clerks reference. It is a classic. The Autobots and Decepticons were supposed to have left after the war with Unicron, but they didn't. And Cybertron remains in the solar system in several timelines. So they wanted to prevent having more of them in the vicinity. Yes and no, but the US government wanted to keep things under wraps.
The city ship was left untouched.
Yeah, that is the general idea. You violated some kind of armistice by removing me? Yes, we weren't supposed to do that, but you came here unexpectedly.
The Shapings did not see this coming.
The shapings of the protoculture, which can either be a culture or a fuel depending on the timeline. So are there others nearby? Yes, there are. The provision said the Transformers would remain in orbit.
So you weren't supposed to come down here.
That's right, we have violated it already. So there are others nearby, I have to contact them. No can do, buddy. Anybody coming down here is in violation of the Accord. You're just talking to me is a violation of the Accord. It's from the Transformers Prime time. Well, maybe we can get you off the Earth on your own. Where are we going to get the materials to build an escape ship? Well, I know where there's a ship that you could use. Not a big ship, but a smaller one that we can make repairs to. Well, and we would get the ship where? Inside Area 51. Wow, with our security clearance, we can go to Area 51, the most heavily guarded area in the United States. Why is this place so heavily guarded? It is the U.S. testing ground of many armaments and heavily guarded secrets. What kind of secrets? The vessel from the Roswell crash of 1947. What was that? It was rumored to be an alien spacecraft, but covered up by the U.S. government.
The ship of which you're talking about is way off the planet.
That ship would be well over 70 years old. It would take a while to repair the technology, but it sounds like a fun challenge. Probably not that long. The ship was from Cybertron. What?
Yes, did they find bodies in the wreck?
Yes, 3 Transformers. Are the Autobots, are they alive? Yes, they were comatose. Their bodies not active, but they were in stasis lock. Any hope of repairing them? I believe their bodies were damaged beyond repair, at least for the technology back then. Can you revive them the same way you revived me? Unfortunately, no. The technology for something like that would only be in my lab, which the Decepticons captured. Yeah, about that.
And what if they suck the minds into different bodies? How would we do that?
We could switch the minds of the people of Area 51 to the bodies on our ship. And by the time they realize it, they'll be off the ship. We can't do that. Well, there's no way you can stay here after we get you off the planet. Just forget about that for now and try to get the ship and crew repaired first. I need to paint this. Getting in here was almost too easy. Oh no, the fallen Autobots. Some of them look familiar. Like our bulkhead. Could it be a time warp of some kind? We shouldn't mess with the bodies. We should just leave them here.
The humans in exosuits don't need to be here. But we want to be here.
Very well, until security notices we're here, let's get to work. Alright then. I just had a weird vision that I was a store clerk in the 1990s and there were these drug peddlers.
Drug peddlers?
Claimed they were street pharmacists. I see. As I said before, I don't even need to be here today.
So, glowworm ears, what's our next bit?
Glowworm ears? It's not an insult. The glowworms were a popular toy line in the 80s. I'm familiar with the reference, it's just odd you mentioned it.
Al said there were the GoBots, these magical robots that change into vehicles.
Yes, they did. I met GoBots. They're not that magical. The toy versions.
Aren't we all in a way?
Talk about breaking the fourth wall. There are security cameras everywhere. Quick, Lang, activate the device I gave you. It's called a hole wrap. Sounds like an offensive rap group. It's a hollow device.
Yeah, rather unfortunate.
Well, what are we going to do with it? I tricked the sensors into thinking we're not here. It's a little late for that. We've been here a while. No guards have showed up yet. Isn't that weird? We're in the quarantined area.
Oh, really? Is that what it is?
I didn't even need to be here today.
Nah, that's not going to become a thing, you know that.
The security detail's coming. They're going to be here in 30 seconds. Should we make a run for the city ship? Yeah, let's do that.
The city ship, what for?
Cover, I guess. If the Decepticons landed near us, they'll be coming too. Uh-oh, the detail doesn't look like Decepticons. Security detail, yes. Let's move out.
So we're going to abandon this Frankenstein idea.
Yes, it doesn't seem like that makes any sense. Besides, we can't carry him. How do you suppose that's doing in here? The humans were making their own Transformers, apparently. Yeah, it kind of looks like Overlord. There's Jetfire in the Bay universe.
Yes, but they confused the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. with the Tumuluk Museum in Washington State for some reason.
Yeah, Michael Bay didn't study geography. Apparently not.
They did kind of jump through Israel without even mentioning it in that movie.
It's funny how we see different movies as part of different timelines or something. Ba-dum-bum-tsh. The guards are coming. We gotta get to the city.
Let's keep moving.
These exosuits will help us look around. You're the one who didn't check the cameras. Yeah, just don't tell the boss. Yeah, well, stay in the exosuits. Cameras were funny. There were holograms on them and stuff. Yes, the Autobots were tricking us. We can't let that happen. Someone's coming. Prepare to attack. I think those are actually humans in Transformer exosuits. Oops. Be it for I to create a diplomatic incident, but as for you... oh well, we'll just say it was an accident. Yeah, that's it. Oh, just blame the other political party for no apparent reason. Oh, I like that too. Well, what are the Autobots? Don't really care, but they're probably heading for the city. If they get in there before we do, they have control of it. Yes, we must stop them. Well, yes. The Decepticons followed us.
There's no time. I need my guns. We can't get to the guns.
Maybe the zombie will be a distraction.
The Hound from Bayverse. We still don't know how we got there.
Decepticons, leave this place or die. What is that? Looks like a reanimated wreck. Decepticons, prepare to die. Susie strikes, make a break for the entrance.
That's your plan?
Well, it's kind of sketchy, but it'll do.
Well, that's just prime.
Die! 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 You actually want me to engage that thing in battle? It's no race. Retreat into the city.
Roll out! Well, we're not going to show that.
Nope. Autobots, come back here. Face your doom. Where do they think they're going? Inside that battleship fortress thing. But I gather back thrust. We should go after them. Yes, Decepticons, seek them.
If I get killed in this mission, I'll hunt you. How would you do that? I don't know. I'll find a way. But after all, I haven't seen the latest episode of Star Trek. Discovery? Yeah. Don't give anything away. I wasn't. Authorized personnel only, huh? Looks ominous.
Welcome to the battle fortress. Yes, we will guide you inside.
What happened to that guy over there?
He was a zombie, but as you can see, he needs a lot of work. And the Decepticons killed 2 guards earlier, but they left. Too much information.
What exactly is going on here?
You will soon find out.
That's a rather cryptic response.
There's an audience inside waiting. Introduction will suffice. I'm Dr. Lang, and this is Kitty Belafon.
I'm familiar with Kitty. He's a double agent. Well, so am I, sort of. Great.
I wish to know of your whereabouts of your leadership, but for now, go in the back. Well, my comrades, welcome to Save Earth for Cybertron Technology, or SECT. But not Sector 7 like in the papers. No, this is our timeline, but it was formed before that. Okay then.
What's going on? I'm trying to listen.
This sect would offer Transformer technology to the humans. Are we okay with that? I'm not certain we would be. It would give them an unfair advantage. Our technology could stop wars and famine. Or start wars. Yeah, who's to say the Decepticons wouldn't pervert that into a weapon immediately? I've not considered that. I'm not sure why. You cannot announce to the world that the Autobots would give you Cybertron technology. Why not? I mean, we promised them a lot of things. That hardly seems right. Yes, Cybertron technology could be made into weapons, unfortunately. And we still have to combat this space plague. Yeah, we still haven't figured out who all the Warbirds really were.
We were pretending to beat them to lure the other ones in, but it didn't work.
Of course it didn't work.
No, yeah, what makes you say that?
It's too obvious. Your code names for one thing. It was a little bit redundant.
But they still had the same goal, to steal Cybertron technology and use it.
And they did not succeed, but some of the Decepticons got some of the Energon.
That's true.
What about robotechnology? The humans already took that. We're not talking about Robotech, Jetfire. Robotech technology is on a level with ours. Ah, but the humans already protect that in secret. If they're keeping it a secret, why do you want our technology broadcast? It's not the same thing. The space fortresses crashed on the Earth. Everyone saw them. And the Autobot arc from this timeline crashed into a mountain eons ago. Yes, why is that any different? Something had fell upon us since the other case. The sentients aboard that ship are more than willing to give it up, I guess. There probably weren't very many of them alive in the crash. So they just swiped the ships when they're practically empty. Yes, but as sentient Transformers, we can actually protest. The Robotech people, on the other hand, are physically humanoid.
And the Sotrati of this timeline were already micronizing themselves before they got here.
Because the plague had already infected them. The timeline is a little fuzzy. Well, in this timeline, it's more like the generations and combiners changed the course of history. The SDF in Tokyo would have arrived much earlier then. And the other ships a little later. There was no Robotech war in this timeline. They surrendered.
It's the very existence of the World Wide Web that helped.
Oh, come on. You mean the internet did it?
Yes, Ratchet. They weren't as shocked at seeing human behavior.
It desensitized them. Can't blame everything on television. And we're not going to give our technology to the humans in situ. It'd be against the UN treaty. The Robotechs had no such treaty. They're a secret. And if the Decepticons get wind of this, they will surely try to trick you into joining them. Yes, they probably will. We're on the other side of the Area 151 ship. Report. Yes, mighty Megatron. Most of the security guards are dispatched. Excellent. And the Autobots. So on the other side, but this envoy showed up. Yes, perhaps he can help us defeat them and seize the ship. I am a secret operative insect. Saved Earth with Cybertron technology. What? That's silly. We wish to use your technology in tandem with robotechnology to gain power. You have 3 alien battle fortresses on the planet. Yes, what could you possibly give us that we would want? Well, since the Autobots didn't want to deal with me, I came here. Guessing this guy's not there, Megatron. Ah, how dare you. You do not know who I am. On the contrary, your handle is a little odd, Lady Hawk. How did you know that? The humans use Transformer technology to create the internet, fool. We want weapons to smash the Autobots. Yeah, we should get the upper hand while the play's going on. Smashing the Autobots would be a waste of energy, Megatron. I suppose it would, but it would distract them. Some of the Autobots fled in a smaller ship earlier. That was one we were chasing, but you kind of let it go. You what? We didn't think about it at the time, sir. They're going to get reinforcements. Our plans will be ruined. Oh, oops. I'm surrounded by incompetence. No more incompetent than the leadership of the last administration. Ba-dum-bum-tsh. Yes. What do we do with the human, Megatron? Take him with us. I'm not going to let this ship be taken by the Autobots. Yes, Megatron, sir. Too late for second thoughts. The Decepticons think we flew off in that ship.
Was it actually kind of clever, Wheeljack? I'm surprised.
Gee, thanks.
The others have arrived anyway. Yes, this is bizarre. Any idea what Lang would turn on you? Either he has some plan or it isn't Lang. It probably isn't him. He claimed he was Lady Hawk, but so did some of you guys. Yeah, well, we didn't think there actually was a Lady Hawk. So you just assumed the information isn't legit? That isn't good.
Well, we gotta elect the other Autobots.
Does this make us officially wreckers?
I suppose.
Then let us go wreck something. I haven't seen that.
Quickly save me, Autobots. Oh no, Megatron has captured the human. He's a turncoat, Optimus. He's working for the Decepticons now. Really? That's weird. I'm not. I was only tricking the Decepticons.
Somehow, I doubt that.
I'll incinerate him and her. No, Megatron. You cannot kill the humans.
The Decepticons are surrounding us. It's a trap. Too bad there aren't any clay pigeons. Decepticons, always deceiving.
The humans are weaklings. Just incinerate them and be done with it. No, Starscream. I will not obey your orders. No, Megatron. Please reconsider. I will not kill you because you probably wish it. Megatron, hand over the human. Decepticons, surround them. I saw through your ridiculous plan, Optimus Prime. Invasion? You're in the driver's seat, Megatron. Yes, by denying this weakling human technology, you would only have to come to me. Maybe some kind of clone or something.
I had not considered that.
Get down from up there.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Decepticons, prepare to attack. You cannot have this ship, Megatron. Well, there's always the one in Tokyo.
He's trying to bluff you, Optimus Prime.
Yeah, neither ship is actually ready to fly. What? We just checked that. What? The ship isn't going anywhere anytime soon. What do you mean by that, Penumbra? I took the full generator coil and put it on a shuttle. You what? Oh no, where's that shuttle now? I can't tell you, Prime. Ah! Ah! Decepticons, destroy them, but leave the humans to their own fate. Oh yes, I see now, Megatron. Ceasefire. We did what we came to do. Let's loot the place and get out. As you command, Megatron. Ha 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 ha. Damn, this is a chart topper in here.
To fly off to get you.
Megatron sealed the part of the bargain by shooting us.
Who is this guy, anyways? It's obviously not Lang. I just want you to know who it was.
Megatron, the Decepticons got away. It's fairly obvious, Optimus Prime.
What a mess. Looks like they're wrecked.
That's odd. Penumbra was an exosuit.
You mean there's a human in there?
Yes, there was.
Yeah, but Megatron didn't get our technology, did he? I don't think so.
Most of the inflation he claimed he could get from the Autobots. Yeah, why would Megatron want other Cybertron technology? He already has it.
That's a very good question, Blaster.
I must get them to a repair bay. The Robotech people. Well, is this here a private party or can anybody join?
Come on, Max. Yeah, I got some help.
The Decepticons are sacking the ship. Let's go get him. You guys grab the wounded and let's get out of here. Sound plan, Max. Let's do it. Robotech people, you must have got the message. Yes, but next time don't make it an email. Nobody checks them. Oh, I see.
Well, they mass shift, don't they?
And that little creature's not Dr. Lang. They came with us as well?
Maybe he'll run back to the Decepticons.
That'd be funny, but bad karma.
Only if the universe was out to get him.
Ah, good point. Let's go before the Decepticons steal everything.
Yeah, let's move out. Yeah, I seem to have shrunk in this exosuit anyway.
Yeah, you did.
You guys go on and give the Decepticons a shot.
Oh, we will. Let's move out. Megatron, save me. What? I'm not gonna save you. Yeah, beat it, traitor. We got the energy, but we're surrounded. What? Megatron, they're everywhere. They're behind the walls, too.
Megatron, that man is an imposter. I am Lady Hawk.
What? You mean there really are warbirds?
Darn right there are.
Well, we're not Transformers, we're Robotechs. Nobody actually checked that. Vehicles appear to be antiquated, though.
So, I bet we can still clobber you.
Yeah, I'm always up for a good rodeo. Decepticon, leave this place or die. I have to think about that one for a minute. Yes, in this case, I would say a strategic retreat would be good. Oh, now you want to retreat, coward. But first, someone eliminate the faker. Very well.
No, Megatron, don't.
Decepticons, we've lost the advantage. Retreat. I'm out of warp energy. I can't warp us out of here. No. Then we have to flee. Starscream, one of these days, to the moon with you.
Let's move out. Warbird's personal fold.
You're not going to stick around, eh?
No, we have work to do, Vice Admiral Hunter.
Hey, yeah, wedding planning.
Yeah, about that. Don't give that away.
I see you're up and about, Wheeljack. Report. I figured out the Decepticons did it. They used ceramics to trick the senses.
They got past all the guards because there weren't that many guards here.
That's true. They sent them away to guard a wall or something. But no one ordered them to return after they stopped building. It appeared this sect idea was some kind of cult. Was that Lang or someone else?
It was a former dissident of the Warbirds, but it actually could be considered a minor cult as well.
I see. Is there any hope of repairing Kitty Bannerman? His head is gone, Prime. Oh no!
What about Penumbra? He saved us.
Most of his upper half is gone. We'll never know who they actually were.
Maybe it's better that way.
Yes, we have a few more stories to tell before this is over. What are we going to do now, Prime? The Robotech should make repairs to the ship and move it to a safer location, so the Decepticons don't get their steely paws on it. And also, there's the matter of that data we received several days ago. We analyzed it. You mean the data from the pre-consciousness? Yes, that's it. Could she be revived in approved form? That would be a bad idea, Prime. I wouldn't do it. So what does the data say? The data is encoded with a cybertronic Cosmo DNA device. Cosmo DNA? What would that do? It could replenish sparks infected by the space plague. Fascinating. So in her memories lies a cure for the space virus. Yeah, that and the Flowers of Life one. But the Flowers of Life one would rewrite our DNA. That's not such good. That's why we haven't used it. The Decepticons might. Whatever the Decepticons are planning next, we must be ready for them.
Hello, Ratchet.
Who are you?
Buster, of course, but you can call me Jenna.
Oh, Jenna, Bree's sister, of course.
The late and great.
Well, there's news on synthesizing possible vaccines for the space plague. We'll be first to sign up.
Yeah, even me.
Well, the Decepticons were planning something big at Area 51. We just don't know what.
Seems awfully convenient we were all drawn here earlier. Unless, of course, it was a diversion. Ah, I hadn't thought of that.
What are we going to do with Kitty Bellephone's body?
We weren't able to download his memories because his head's gone.
Megatron accidentally shot him trying to kill everybody else.
I see, but nobody figured out who the Warbird lady was.
I don't think it was Lisa, Minmay, or Miria. They were all accounted for.
It wasn't me this time.
And who are you?
Marissa Fairborn, formerly of Earth Defense Command. In another timeline, you look like the Invid Queen. I'm not the Invid Queen. If I had space powers, I would have used them.
She's the one we're looking for, isn't she?
Yes, I am Lady Hawk, but don't let it get around.
And I'm Daniel Whitwick. Well, yes, I recognize you. Well, it's good to finally meet you in person. Yeah. Oh, it's Magnus and Jetfire. Magnus, Skyfire, what's up? You guys better come quick. Somebody stole the battle fortress. Well, the Area 51 one's right over there, sir. It's not Ciudad de Virgo. It's not the one here at Area 51. It's the one in Tokyo. Someone stole a battle fortress in Tokyo. No one noticed it was gone?
Even the Decepticons can't pull off something like that.
I wonder where our resident detective is. We might need him. Yes, it appears that whoever did it has even duped the Decepticon. Well, that's just prime, but I didn't even need to be here today. We gotta get to the bottom of this, Autobots, but that's for another time. Great. Yeah, terrific.
So much for jumping in where angels fear not.
It's not where angels fear to tread.
Well, in this case, I wouldn't have any fear there.
Oh, title drop.
Exactamundo.
I'm kind of a mess, but I'm already dead, so it doesn't matter. Well, I blew my own head off, but here I have a head again. What? What is going on? Isn't it obvious, you weirdo? This is some kind of partition. Partition? Like hell? No, sort of a way station. Dummy. Alright, so does anybody know what's happening here? Well, now that I'm free of the bonds of the robot, I don't care. Your name was Kitty Bellephone, wasn't it? That's right, but here I'm free to be obnoxious. But you went by another name too, in one other timeline at least. That's true, I did. I was Kicker. I don't care what you were. I was important to the cause. Follower of Cobra, but disguised as Lang for some reason. Well, I did study under Zartan. I am Alpha Trion. Before Cybertron was, I was. I don't care. I make Sam Witwicky from the other timeline look like he was nice. Oh, this timeline's version of Kicker, is it? How do you know that? I'm Alpha Trion, I know many things. And I'm Penumbra. You are Penumbra, also one of the timeline people. It's true, I'm the time-warped Fairborn, which makes my daughter, Marissa, possible. Haven't seen her around for a few years. Doesn't matter anyway, because she doesn't know I exist, or that I died. Why are all three of you so desperate? You're beyond the bounds of the living now. Well, I would prefer to return to my own timeline. Has been up and done to you, but I guess it could be. The space virus got her. I see. Is she deceased? No, she's all messed up. Oh, that's bad. We cannot recreate what already occurred. Perhaps another time that you would fit. Very well, then. Send me there. Kicker, you've always been in the closet and angry about it. But I can fix that here. I don't want to be fixed. I want to be me. But did they not accidentally kill? Indeed, they shouldn't have done that, but they didn't know. Thank you, Alpha Triad. Where am I going to go now? Whatever universe you want to go into. Well, I wish to return to the universe I left. That would create a paradox, maybe. Oh, come on. Well, the Decepticons made a grievous error accidentally shooting him. Can't just send everybody back who asked for it, either. You wait in this other place for now. Hey, wait, come on. What do you do with me? I'm kind of by too. You're not. You're just pretending. And how can you tell that? All of your relationships in life were with women. Ah. So, I will send you to an appropriate place. No, wait, no, hold on. Well, that was different. Do the Shapens know what's going to happen next? None can know what will happen next. Oh, cryptic nonsense. No, fake news. Wait a minute, where'd my silly new body go?
Oh, it's you.
What, Brianna? What are you doing here?
I have no idea.
We're not Transformers, so what is this?
I thought you could tell me.
The Alpha Trion turned me into that other guy. But it didn't work out.
You need to be yourself.
Oh yeah, why's that?
It's the real rules here, that's all.
I don't think the Segway's gonna lead anywhere, is it?
The Transformers don't understand what's coming. We cannot show them.
Bummer.
Well, there's a bunch of dead malls here. Want to go hang out on one?
Yeah, sure. Till all are one. Like this.